Hi everyone, Janet Boyer here. If you're new, welcome. What I do on this channel is flip through my finished junk journals, share art inspirations, some hauls, junk journal and stationery unboxings, jewelry unboxings, jewelry I've made, and things like that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that, and I'll be glad to have you here with me. And if you're returning, good to see you again. I have been working on this Love and Chocolate junk journal since March, off and on, so I'm glad I finally finished it pretty much. The only thing I have left to do is I'm going to make two spine jewelries dangles on here, and I'm going to add a ribbon to one of the handmade tags on the inside. Other than that, I'm pretty much done. So this is the back. The signature way that I make most of my journals is I will glue ribbon under some kind of a piece, and so it's like a permanent binding. So this is what the back looks like. And it has metal corners, bead dangles. I did like a sparkly pink and goldstone beads. I thought that'd be a good reflection since it's brown and pink mostly. And I have the seam binding. That's the opening. So let's dig in. I'm going to have this for sale in our Shea Boyer Etsy shop as soon as I get some things done. I'm waiting for actual chocolate charms. Well, it's not made out of chocolate, but you know what I mean. It looks like milk chocolate, so I'm going to make a bead dangle with milk chocolate charm and some pink and brown beads. So I'm going to have two of those that are removable. So let's take a look. This is an actual wax seal I made and then highlighted it in gold. And again, the journal's theme is love and chocolate, both. I was going to make this for Valentine's Day, didn't get around to it, and so that's why this might seem a little Valentine-y. Of course, if you're a chocolate lover, it's good anytime, right? Okay, let's get started. So I got a belly band here, and a journal card. Lots of different stickers, rub-ons, pockets I made, hand-dyed paper, deco-edged, distressed. Takes a long time, as you probably know if you make things like this. This is a handmade tag I made. This is acrylic paint, and then on top of the acrylic paints, I put some rub-ons, and then cute little bow, and also put in a postcard. Chocolate is the language of love. So if you know a chocolate lover or you're a chocolate lover, you're going to love this journal. Okay, so I have some like beige colored. I have some pinkish colored. I left some space. This says chocolate. I left some space, you know, if you want to put your own pictures. There's even two white pages in here. Usually I don't leave like just white pages because it just seems so naked, but I thought it would be fun in case whoever gets this journal would like to do some decorating of their own, maybe some their favorite candy wrappers or things like that. See, all white. So you could do whatever you want with that. It's weird for me to leave something completely blank. I was so tempted to do some stenciling at least, but I thought, no, you know what? That might be neat. So I got like little cupcakes and chocolates and truffles, line pages, blank pages. I even put some romance poetry, vintage ones, and I'll deck it out sometimes with some washi tape, some Shakespeare, pictures of chocolates with like some floral themed, a little mini pocket with little mini journaling cards. Chocolate is the language of love. I didn't count the pages to this yet, so I'm not sure how many pages. I'll have to do that before I list it. But as you can see, it's quite a bit. And it said to my dear, what did that say? It said to my dear something, and I put a chocolate rub in instead, to my dear chocolate. It's a poem by Anne Bradstreet. We were required to read that in high school. Any of you guys? Another belly band with chocolate sweets and treats. 2 homemade journaling cards. Doesn't this make you hungry for chocolate? Oh my gosh. Another side pocket. Some more journaling cards. All with chocolate theme. Isn't that cute? And if you like reading, you probably would like this as well, because it's got like a bookish kind of charm. Chocolate, 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 cacao, some more journaling cards. Gotta be careful. Don't want to mess it up. There we go. Another pocket, more journaling cards, quite a bit, with little chocolate candy rub-ons. And then I have a mini pocket that has 2 other ones. Little mini journaling cards. So lots of space and papers and cards to journal on. I had this really cool, it's almost like a metallic paper. I don't know where I got it from. I think like Random Acts of Kindness mail or something. And I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. So I used that to make a couple of the pockets. Another signature thing I have in my journals is I always put a paper bag in it, usually with some Tim Holtz distress inks and things. And inside of here, I got more journaling cards. And one of our local chocolatiers is called Redstone Chocolates. And these are my absolute favorite, the milk chocolate cashew clusters. Right from my area. So I thought that would be a cool thing to put in there from my area. As you see, there's lots of themes of hearts and chocolate and love. But it's not just for Valentine's Day, like I said. More vintage poetry with some stickers and rub-ons. And to leave quite a bit of these blank so you can have them for pictures or what have you. And then a belly band, and then I made a flip out holder. This took me a while to make. This was made with envelopes. Isn't that cool? This was like, I think the first thing I made for this journal. And it is literally packed with journaling cards and rub-ons, little tags. I love this. Another journaling card. Some on the back even. This one is, I think, a 3-pocketer. So, as you can see up, hidden chocolate donut. Got cacao bean plant. You are the chocolate in my life. Middle card. Middle pocket, I mean. So, oh wait, no, this is only a 2-pocketer. It looked like a 3. No, only 2. But you can put a lot of different cards and things in there. Pictures, ticket stubs, whatever. And I put this in a big belly band I made. Okay, and then on the back of that is yet another pocket and yet another homemade bookmark. The only thing I have to do left, I just got this from Walmart yesterday. I don't know if you can see it because the plastic's still on. It's this really pretty, like a darker rose metallic ribbon. So I wanted to put that on there. And I was waiting for this, and I made this with little dictionary items heart punches I glued on. Again, this was acrylic background. So it took some time, but it was fun. Lots of chocolate, lots of hearts. Chocolate sundaes, chocolate latte drinks. If you like chocolate, I think just about everything is covered in here. Halfway mark. This is a 5 hole pamphlet stitch. We use a really sturdy thread. Now we're going to do the second half. And that chocolate looked good. Yummy, yummy. Oh my goodness, a naked pocket, guys. I'm glad I noticed this. You know, I was going to make some watercolor bookmarks, and I was like, I don't know. And I was just so tired yesterday. Well, now that I've discovered a naked pocket, by golly, I'm going to have to make some bookmarks to put in there. Hooray. Oops. Got it sticky. More love poetry. The back part of the bag, and I turned that into a little journaling card as well, or a bookmark, whatever you want. More chocolate, books, chocolate, and coffee. I mean, does it get any better than that, guys? I don't think so. More love poetry, vintage, more hand-dyed papers, lined papers, colorful papers that you can glue things on. A large journaling card. Another pocket. More chocolate, more love poetry. Oh, I love how this dyed paper came out. Another blank white for people to decorate as they wish. Okay. Looks so good. And I have 2 tags I made. Well, actually 1, and I put a pocket on it. And I made a homemade bookmark out of a paint chip strip. Isn't that cool? So I put a little bit of puffy stickers and some puffy hearts. And then I even decorated the back. Isn't that cool what you could do with a paint strip? And then this was Tim Holtz. And I sprayed it, let it dry. Then I made the pocket, added the rub-ons, put that on there from a watercolor template that my husband cut out for me. And isn't that cool? I think that might be the first time I put a pocket on a tag. And then we have the back. And like I said, I glued the ribbon underneath the centerpiece of the back, so it stays there for a good long time. And some of these are like metallic chipboard, so it's real substantial, chunky, beautiful. So all I have left to do, like I said, is the 2 pieces of spine jewelry and put a bow on that one tag, and now that I discovered a naked pocket, fill it up with some homemade bookmarks. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in this, keep an eye out on our Shea Boyer Etsy shop, shayboyer.etsy.com. That's CHEZBOYER, all one word, .etsy.com. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know in the comments your favorite part of this journal and what you like about it. And I think one of my favorite parts has to be this wax seal I made with a heart and then added the gold to it. It came out so nice. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good crafty day, and I'll see you. And remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Bye-bye for now.